that was Thursday. That was a couple days ago. But now tonight, mentioned it already in the show, we have 6 matches. It's a lot of games to get through, and we'll put up the schedule on the screen so you guys know exactly what's coming. The first 2 matches are going to be KKona versus Team Liquid. That's going to be on Dust 2 and then Cobble. Leading into that, we get a little bit more exciting. Luminosity, who we haven't seen in some time since before DreamHack Malmo, because you'll remember they actually forfeited a couple matches so they could boot camp for that. They're going to be playing against Renegades. So a couple of the transplant teams coming over from different regions here to play in the North American division. And then the last 2 that will end the day, that's going to be Optic Gaming, who's sitting in that top 4 at the moment, versus CLG, who's pretty much already out of contention of actually, well, not pretty much, they are out of contention to make the LAN finals, but they can play spoiler in those last 2 matches. Very important for Optic, as we saw those standings earlier, very, very close up towards the top. So that's going to be very, very important for Optic to take those wins. So yeah, a long day, and as we come to the season's closing, I mean, I just mentioned with CLG, even if they're not in the race, all these matches are important for these teams.
Yeah, and not only is CLG going to act as sort of the gatekeeper for quite a few of these teams to determine if they can get themselves up high enough to put them in a safe position to make it that high in the rankings where they'll end up in the top 4, but Splice is actually another team too that has the potential to upset against Cloud9, and I think also against Team Liquid. Team Liquid has to play against KKona, Splice, and then a little bit later on in the week they have to play up against Selfless too, so...
And Splice, we saw, I mean, against CLG, they were no joke the other night. They actually looked much, much better than they have for most of the season. So that's not a team, it seems in the standings that they're a team you can kind of sleep on, but not the way they were playing just the other night. But if you want to check out some of those statistics from the other evening or follow along the schedule today, check out some of the stats and the matches that will be played. Use the Score Esports. You can get that through the App Store or the Google Play Store for your mobile devices. Also has a bunch of articles and a bunch of different things you can play with and check out. But that being said, first match is going to be Team Liquid versus KKona, which, you know, at face value, you look at the records, 1-17 for KKona, 10-6 for Team Liquid. You would say this is very one-sided, and it probably should be, but there has been a lot of turmoil in Team Liquid. Just announced today that James has stepped down, announced earlier this past week that Simple was going to be departing the roster, so they're playing with Adren, they're playing with Kusta. They've had a lot of roster situations, a lot of distractions going on recently, but now they have to set all that aside to win these matches tonight.
Yeah. And of course, now Team Liquid here, with the pressure being on, going to have to be able to take this one. I do think, though, like despite the recent turmoils and now bringing Adren back into the roster, of course, it should still be a very straightforward match against KKona. KKona's been struggling. They've had to use David in their last matchup, so I don't even know who's going to be fielding as their 5th tonight. Yeah,
that will be interesting because we did see him using that manager the other night, but I think that was just a one-night thing. You'd hope so for their sake. But as you can see, on Dust 2, no surprise that KKona is 0-3. They only have 1 win on the season. Ruru is going to be the player to watch. And then Kusta on the side of Liquid, the much maligned young star who had a really rough performance at DreamHack Malmo. He's going to be coming back. He's going to be playing in the lineup. They're 3-1 on Dust 2. It's a map they've had some success on. Most notably, they beat Fnatic at the major with Adren and Simple in the roster. But here on Dust 2, you'd think that Liquid would be able to have some of these individual stars shine. Hiko, always a big performer. Kusta with the AWP, you'd expect him to have a big game against a weaker opponent. And then see how Adren is fitting back into this team.
So, it does appear, I'm trying to look at it in game now to get confirmation, but if I'm looking at the game right, I think this game's going to be played 4v5.
Oh. That's interesting. So yeah, maybe we're wondering if if David was going to be playing. Apparently not. So I mean, just adding more woes to the KKona side to end the season. And you can see now it's just going to be Rue rushing forward to see what he can find. And yeah, for a team that's 1-17 that hasn't had success really in 5-on-5, although Nitro there looked like he was napping a little bit watching the flank. So it do get thinned out a little bit now into a 3-on-4.
So in theory now, this should give Team Liquid a pretty big advantage and a pretty swift push-up now to get them to that 12-6 rating that a lot of other teams are currently sitting at. But KKona bringing this down to a 3-on-3. Hiko able to strike back, taking down Ocean in the process, and a nice kill onto Els. Just one left alive is going to be Invert. It's a little bit dodgy there in the pistol round, but they do bring it back under their control.
Yeah, I mean, this could just be a smashing because now with the man down, especially on a map like Dust 2, where you have to guard out towards long, you sometimes have to spread that defense out. It's going to be a lot of opportunities for Liquid to find a weakness, and they're going to close out in the pistol round.
So starting off strong, of course, and KKona with them dropping away the pistol round. One of the rounds where they could have actually been able to gain an advantage here and possibly get a little bit of an edge to pick up some rounds over Team Liquid, considering it is in that 4v5. Now, of course, Team Liquid steals that away, and they're going to have no trouble at all just trying to stack up as much cash as possible. 3 UMPs on the board for the Liquid players. Kusta buying up to an AK, and Hiko going for a scout buy, whereas on the KKona end of things, both Invert and Ocean have bought up scouts. Ruru and Els are going to upgrade their pistols, but there goes Nitro just leaping down to the lower tunnel. He's already picked up the first kill on Els.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like they just want to get this map over with in a 5-on-4, just rushing through this, get a little bit speedy. So being a little bit merciful to the KKona guys, just saying we'll end it quickly for you. It is important to note as well that the more than likely the reason that there isn't a forfeit is that all teams get prize money no matter where you rank in the online regular season portion. But if you forfeit a match, I believe you're actually fined like $800 or something like that. You do get a fine of some amount. So KKona obviously not wanting to give money away.
No, definitely not.
Why would you do that?
Especially when you're in last place. You're already working with a pretty small prize pool. You don't want to drop like a third of it.
Exactly. And I think actually as well, David, who rang the other night for them as their 5th in the place of, I believe it's Vice, was playing from PAX East at a LAN center out in Boston. So maybe he just doesn't have the time. Maybe he's busy over at the convention, not able to step in at the moment.
So this is going essentially as expected so far, the 3rd round. Everybody on KKona just getting run over at this point. L's the last one alive, but they know where he is. They know he's inside of the long doors, so he's going to run outside, and he's dead.
Firing squad.
So
Stacked firing squad.
So Team Liquid are going to get a 3-0 start, and there's basically been no kills in any of them too. So look like I think the lowest amount we're looking at is like 6K right now for someone after their buy, and now KKona are going to go for a full investment. But ultimately, all these points, regardless of what we try to make, come down to the fact that it's 4v5. So
yes,
not a whole lot to add there.
No, there's really not. And yeah, I mean, I'd be surprised if we didn't just see Liquid pretty much group up all 5 in one place. We always have the advantage of trading. And actually, even KKona investing a lot into those first 2 rounds, so just buying up every round pretty much. Imagine playing 4-on-5 is would put you on tilt pretty much before you even went live.
I mean, if they knew it, they could just come into this game trying to have fun with it. Maybe not even.
I mean, do you really think there's going to be a lot of fun had for the KKona players?
That's what I'm saying. Find an SMG on the gun round, just force it up.
I would just go for some highlight kills. I would do like a lot of run boosts.
Try to do some crazy stuff. Have some fun with it, essentially, like I was saying. But Ruru is going to continue to buy a Bison. This is like I think this is the 2nd or 3rd time in a row he's bought a Bison now. So like I said, just having fun. Doesn't really seem like...
It is going to be interesting. 5 AKs on the board for Liquid, and it's going to be a 5-man B-rush. Merciful Liquid. Actually, Nitro even just misses that little vision a bit, so... Invert with the USB, he's going to get taken down, and Nitro is just going to go. It almost feels like he's going to just be playing Gladiator this half. Just pretty much rushing, see what he can find. If he falls, the next one comes out.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. They could just do that, where one of them just tries to take as many 1v1s as possible, and then when one dies, all right, send the next one out of the sight. See how well he fares on his own. But Nitro looking for some kills. Actually, Ocean going to be able to take him down there, but Elige quick on the draw on the trade.
That's something we didn't really mention, is that Ocean generally counts as 2 players.
Does he?
He's God tier.
That's true. We forgot about that.
Yes.
So it's not a 4v5.
The Legend of Ocean is actually, I mean, just the fear it puts in your opponents it counts as a 2nd player.
Normally KKona plays 6v5, just most people never catch on to that, so we let it slide all the time.
So, yeah, this bomb is going to explode, and Els and Rue not really going for anything. No point. Although nice pop flash blinds Liquid. The bomb actually finishes him off, so that's pretty cool. There's a little bit of success for the KKona guys.
And heading into another round.
What are you laughing at? 3 ops.
They just bought 3 ops. What?
Why not? It's the safe strategy.
This is...
At least they'll be able to try and thin out the herd from range before they actually get too involved. The big issue, well, yeah, there's a bunch of big issues, but it's a B rush for Liquid, and the 3 ops on a retake not going to be successful. This might just... I mean, Ocean's going to come over here and see maybe what he can do, see if he can pick up any aggression, and he actually does find Elige. Elige walks right into the crosshair, so that's nice.
Ocean gonna look for more, but there is 2 players sitting outside of the door ready to take him down. He's been flashed. Nitro gonna dispose of him, and the final 3, not even close to the B-bomb site, just having their own kind of party on Cat right now.
It's a safe call. It's a safe call already. Can't retake. Only 1 kit. Not a lot of utility. So Liquid's going to go up 6-0 very, very quickly into this match. And actually, they even take one of the ops away from Els, so that's pretty nice.
This is just like full tilt gaming right here on KKona's side.
Oh, well, that was pretty sick from Rue. SWAT
Nice.
team, invert drops down. It's eliminated, and Rue misses a shot. That's a bummer. Unfortunate.
All the mojo was used on that one shot there, and then he just completely ran out.
And then he just had nothing left.
Had to pay the price with his op at the end of the round. Well, not going to stop him from buying another one, however, as the rest of his team saves. Rue is not one for saving today, as it would seem.
I mean, why not? Why not just go for it? He's going to go for the pick, and actually it's a nice flashbang. Does blind him the Smith's flash, so to speak. Nitro trying to rush up catwalk. He is really being like the Maximus of this gladiator strategy. First one out, nice shot. Rue is over towards long, and actually I don't think, oh, he misses the shot. Nitro's not even looking.
So we'll get the early warning for that. There is a bit of a stalemate between the long doors. I'm sure neither player knows the other one is sitting on the other side of it, but Rue did pick up a kill for on the Nitro, so into a 3-on-4 situation now. It's a Dren hiding in the smoke there, trying to see if he can catch anything outside of it. You can hear Rue firing off shots, but Elige picking up another kill into invert. Hiko is still just sitting outside long doors waiting for Els to peek, but Els...
This is some level of patience from Hiko in a 5-on-4 to just be sitting here for the whole round.
You can even see him like shifting, like, I want to do it, I want to do it, let me at him. But...
the deadly dance continues.
Els is getting impatient now, though, so he's going to peek out and, oh, get wrecked, Hiko.
He slow plays it. Hiko, come on, man. That's got to be frustrating.
Actually, it was a pretty valid chance, too, for KKona to win out this round, but unfortunately, with it being on the B-bomb site, not going to work out.
I imagine we're going to see a lot of saves out of KKona where they just kind of gamble over towards the site, and if they don't... Nope, 3 ops. Could go for 4. Have the money.
Els isn't feeling it, man. He had some good luck pushing out long doors, so we're going to try it again with a better gun this time. And now Liquid just joining into the fun, too. We have the auto sniper coming into the Liege because, well, they can afford it.
It's not the auto sniper. Oh, it is the
No, it is the auto sniper. He bought 2 guns, I think. Yeah, he's got an AK, too. Just wanted to fire through doors at the beginning of the round.
Oh, they're going right at the ops as well now. Could be dangerous. Although Ocean is completely blind. This is the 2-for-1 player. He's so good, and he's all alone. He's okay. Gets one. Kusa's there, thankfully, to put him to sleep.
And now the final 2 left alive are stuck in the A-bomb site. Same situation as like 3 or 4 rounds we've already had. Els and invert. Going to try to creep their way out to find a couple kills if they can, but there's a Dren. Finds one of them. He's going to get decked by Els, and invert picks up another kill there as well. Good nade connection on the Nitro, and I think Els knows he's there. Nicely done. Kusta responds. And now it's down to a 1 versus 1. However, the bomb is playing on the bomb site. Nicely done, Kusta. Els just walking into his own fate.
So Els now has the money for the AWP. So does Rue still. No reason to save at this point, of course. Double op setup.
The most redeeming factor out of this game is we have another one directly after this.
I know. Thanks for reminding me. I mean, we thought the players would be on tilt right off the bat. Why not do it to the casters as well? Why not do it to the viewers? Rue, there's a good shot, but he is in the open. He cannot get away. Flashbangs are out, and there he is, eliminated.
So...
Hiko, again, just playing the patience game. Naturally, it's Hiko. In Ocean, he gets punished.
Invert waiting for there to be a cat play. There will not be a cat play, Invert. Oh, no. Oh, no. There we go. Invert spots Kusta first. Nitro responding with his own kill onto Invert, and now it's just Els, but they've seen him in the bomb site. What are you going to do, Els? What's your plan?
Well, that's pretty dirty. He actually hit Elige, tagged him through the box. But there's no, I don't think there's a real big chance of him actually. Okay, so Elige isn't going to go up the stairs. He's going to go all the way around. So yeah, there's a really, really small chance he gets away from this. Because Elige is already going to have the angle. Is he going to be expecting it, though? That's the question. Has he heard the footsteps? Nope, Elige is slowed down. Free kill for Elige.
You want to take bets on how many rounds KKona are able to get?
I bet they get 1.
I'll say 0 still. I don't think they're going to get any.
You don't think they'll go 1?
No.
Okay.
All right. We'll see who's right. And there's the Bison again.
You'd imagine just by, like, accident, someone would get, like, a double kill.
It's been close. There's been a couple ones that came down to, like, 1v1s, but normally it was, like, way too late in the round anyway, and Liquid already had the plant, so they didn't even care.
Yeah, Els here. Just Okay, never mind. That was perfect. He had it. Yeah, that was the play. That was the play.
Nitro is blind firing with the Deagle, and also that Bison, they're trying to do some work with it. It's got a Liege down low with it. It's down at 6 HP. They're all stacked inside of lower tons, and Ruru can definitely hear it. Oh no, here comes the Zeus. He's chasing, he missed! Come on! The Liege takes him down. Ocean responds with his own kill. Nitro picks up another one. Definitely another round for Liquid.
I'd like to change my guess to 0, please. Just let me have it. So it is going to be a round for Liquid. They're going to go up to 10-0. That was the round. The Zeus, that could have been an easy kill. The L's jumping up on the box, that was nicely done. Couldn't get the kills, of course. But this is essentially just, you know, the season of that KKona has had boiled down into one match. It's just a lot of this, a lot of just getting ran over.
Pretty much. Just no contest, it would seem. Liquid's just having fun with this match as well. Like we said, just full stacking, rushing into these sites, seeing what they can work with it. Whereas KKona, Ruru just experimenting with the full spectrum of guns now as he goes for the auto shotty by. 2 of his teammates have brought up Zeus's. Ocean and Els both going for him.
I mean, at least they're saving.
Well, everybody except Ruru.
Ish.
Oh wait, here goes Ocean. He's got the Zeus. He's right up in their face. Amos, come on!
Good lord.
What is this?
Oh no, there's gonna be so many odd shotable moments in this game.
He literally wasn't moving.
Blue's on tilt, of course.
KKona came into this game like on tilt. That's the problem.
Yeah, they've well, yeah. Liquid was surprised they couldn't field 5. I know there were a couple tweets that like players were just surprised that there weren't going to be 5 players for KKona, so I'm wondering if they even knew coming into this if they would be able to have 5. Okay. Put the auto shotgun down. There's a Zeus kill. All right, yeah, I'm switching to 0. This display.
That's not fair.
Right.
This is my bet to win. So 11-0. 3 ops again, of course. Ruru trying to figure out what gun he could buy. And dualies and a Bison. Great combo.
You know, you only have 64 bullets in the Bison, so you might as well have the dualies behind it.
There's Invert as they tried to double stack. It's T-spawn.
Invert's going to win my bet right here. There it is.
3 more to go. We're not there yet.
Well, yeah, I mean, this is Liquid's gone away from these rushing tactics, which were very, very effective. Why not just keep that up?
Because fun.
Yeah, why am I even trying to analyze this kind of a situation? I don't even know.
There is no point to be made here. There's Invert. Damn it.
Here we are.
This is not good.
Thank God I didn't change my bet.
Hiko and Kusta need to save me. There you go. Bring it back, boys. 3 more to go.
Spizin is going to just wreck Kusta. Oh, what? Okay.
Invert. Oh my god, come on. Hiko, please. All right.
Pay up.
What did we bet anyway? We didn't even bet on anything.
Pride. Just put it all on the table. You've lost it.
So that happened. And they got 1 round.
Yeah, 3 ops now for the Liquid side as well. So big sniper battle going to be going down in mid. There it is.
There we go.
Nicely done to Dread. So Invert has the ace last round to get that first, and now even Ocean gets tagged up. I mean, Els, we've seen so many plays from KKona that have like looked good. There he is. Okay, doesn't mess that one up. Now he's giving up his position though, and he still finds him.
The leash, missing that in the open, but correcting it as he takes him down. And Team Liquid. That round was just for the reset. That's what that was for.
You know, we were watching some of that 1v1 tournament before we went live today, and actually Flamey had a pretty sick op. There were some nice shots from him. I was actually surprised to see that.
Yeah.
Cadian had a bad day.
Rip Cadian.
But
his career is just done for him.
Right. Just got
angry tweet sick.
Blue just got really dark. Poor guy.
So back to the mostly rush strategy. For whatever reason, Ruru was out in the open for cap push with nobody supporting him, so Nitro is going to take him down there. And the final 2 were in the B-bomb site. So How they're on a quest to find some exit kills.
Yeah, and so it's going to be 13-1. So at least it's merciful. This is like a mercy killing. This is just like, this match has only been like 20 minutes long so far, so Liquid just wanting to get it over with. What's the next map? Cobble, I believe it is?
Cobble, yeah.
Okay. Another map that lends itself to some rushes.
B-plot push every round. The quest has been filled, by the way. Head back to town, KKona. Grab it again.
Okay, so Adren now has a commando. No, those are auto snipers. I always see. You rarely see. All right, that's a nice shot.
How many bought auto snipers?
Four.
Wait.
Four.
So 2 auto snipers after the chaos, of course. 2 auto snipers, 2 ops, and an AK on Nitro. And we're back to the Zeus again. Ruru has on outside of the long doors. Unfortunately, nowhere to really play for this, as everybody's rushing B.
Yeah, he's been fooled. And
Oh. What the heck is happening?
Blue's losing it. The Zeuses are not effective at this range. So 14-1 for Team Liquid and Rue. Hopefully, I mean, you just want to get some style points here at the end.
Jump down. All right. Or
Instead,
not.
he gets clothesline.
Fairly defining half for Liquid, but Moses, what's your analysis? What do you think is going to happen here in the second half?
I no idea. I don't even want to venture a guess. They could get up towards 2.
Astute guess.
We could both be wrong.
Do you want to wager on that?
Flip a coin.
Who wants to take the 1 round?
No, I'll stay with my 1 round.
I mean, I would do the same, but then there wouldn't be any fun with that.
Yeah, you've already lost.
Yeah. I don't want to guess 2 because then I would lose again.
Lose twice. Lose twice in 1 match. Find a way to do it.
All right. So, last chance for KKona on the pistol round, where things are even, quote unquote.
Even-ish.
About as even as they're gonna get. Dren getting aggressive. Actually, a lot of them are just pushing mid. They're probably gonna try to cut them off.
Well, the rush tactics have been so effective throughout this. Why not continue it? Rue's just waiting. I'm gonna let you die, and then I'm gonna take your deagle.
It's taking turns with the deagle. So, Els has been boxed out. Also, Hiko. Okay.
That's the bomb. Rue's still in T spawn with the deagle. And he falls. Elige, nice shot. Els now pushing up. He's going to go for it. He's continuing forward, and yep, he just gets it dropped as well. So 3 kills for Elige. 15-1. 14 straight match points for Team Liquid. KKona needs a miraculous comeback.
Very disappointed we haven't seen any knife kills this game.
Very disappointed for how many Zeuses we've seen. We've only seen like 1.
I think we have, right? There's been 1 kill.
Yeah, 1 of like 10
out of
attempts.
Like
There's another one out on Rue right now, though.
Someone needs to knife in this round. Come on. The good news is we have 1 more game of this, so a lot more potential.
Yes. I mean, we have different definitions of good news, I guess. The Dread is going to spot the first one. And there's a TK.
Now we're at full tilt.
Yeah, now we've made it. We've gotten there.
We're beyond JDM levels of lounging. We're just lying flat on the floor now.
Well, 16-1. I think the real winner here is me for winning that bet, obviously. Although the real losing team was everyone who just watched that. So with that being said, like Blue said, we do have a second match between Team Liquid and KKona coming up on Cobble. So, I mean, edge of your seat, guys. It's a lot of excitement here at ESL Pro to start this day off. We'll be right back. We're going to go to a quick, maybe not even a quick break. I think it might be a long break. The next match is scheduled to start in about 30 minutes. So not quite sure if it'll be the full 30 minutes, but we'll give you a timer on the countdown of when the next match starts. So we'll be back and see you guys soon.